Yeah, so, hi Pete. I think we're live
Hi
anyway.
Simon, you all right?
Yeah,
Talk to
this,
yourself for a minute because I'm trying to find your.
yeah,
There we
well,
go.
this is a
Bear with
little
me a
bit of
minute,
a
Simon.
unscripted live stream. We were messing around and I think we accidentally went live. And
What
a
do you mean
couple of
we?
people, well, I think, yeah, I accidentally went live.
Yeah,
And
that's more like it.
a few people were like, oh, you're live.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I was just playing around to see how things were working.
yeah. Well, it don't matter if you make any mistakes now because I think you've got 4 people in this stream.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, hi guys. If you've just joined us, as Simon said, this is just a little test because Simon's been playing with the interface. If you have a look now, it's quite funny. We've got this kind of pub set up now, so we just have to test it just to make sure it's all working fine for when we do a real stream.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's like being back in the English pub.
Yeah.
Feel like a Friday
Did you
night
turn
down
on
the
the other
local.
thing? Did you turn on the other thing you were talking about before we started?
What was that?
Oh, I'm not going to say here. The one that begins with M.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Oh, yes,
Why
I
don't
did.
you? Why don't you
Yeah, no, I
check
know what you mean
WhatsApp?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought I thought I'd just try it out. I'm only playing around with some of the settings to see how things work out, but I'm not sure what it looks like.
Um, mine's delayed. I can't watch it live like you do, like you are.
Yeah, I haven't even.
No, I got it. I got it now. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
2 people have left already. They were only in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether we'll get many people on. Like you say, it's not a scheduled
No,
stream. Got
no,
some
no. You're going
Mazza.
down from
I've got
eight
somebody
till.
called Mazza.
Hi, Mazza. You
Mazza,
had 8, then 6, then 5.
you're a victim. You landed on a test stream.
Yeah. Has that all come out the way you wanted it to? Anyway.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting there anyway. So, what's happening? What's the time there where you are now? Then
There's about 10 people just joined us. So just if you have just joined us, we're just running a little check there. You'll have had a notification that we put up a live stream and we hadn't. Somebody not a million miles from me forgot to put it on private. It was on public. So we thought we'd better do a quick one like this.
Yeah.
So hi guys. Anyway.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, we've got
It's about 3 o'clock.
a nomad overseas. Is this the real one now? Yeah, yes, it is. Hi. Yeah, as Peter just said, it was an accidental live stream, but we thought, oh well, now we've tested it, and a few people have
It
said
won't be very
hello,
long
so
though, will it? 5-10 minutes probably.
Yeah, we won't be on here long. We're just trying to test a few things out.
The whole reason for the test was this interface that Simon's made. It's supposed to be like a kind of a pub atmosphere there. We're going to check. Simon's going to change some of the bits and pieces on there. But what do you think of that? It's quite clever, isn't it? Kern Bell, since you are here, may as well give us a story. I've got 3 good ones for you on Saturdays. 3 really good ones. There's a little short one in the middle, but talk about a desperado from Konken. Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that Danny Sensible or Danny? How do you say that?
Everyone intrigued now.
Hi, Danny. Blimey, we've got 30 people in here already. Didn't think we'd have anybody in the middle of the day. How are you all?
Yeah. Well, it depends where you are. I mean, for me, it's now. What's the time now? It's 9:05 p.m. in the evening. So it's what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday evening, 9:05.
Yeah. No, a Nomad Overseas. What software are you using? OBS. Yeah, it is OBS, and it's so cool because a couple of the times I actually see Simon's background. It's obviously a picture. That's not really his house. And we were talking, and the light was kind of putting me off a little bit. And I actually said, I forgot. I said to Simon, I said, do me a favour, just close that blind behind you. It's a picture, isn't it? You still haven't closed it.
Yeah, that's it. No, we've been playing around. Yeah, playing around with OBS and different alternatives to see what the best one is.
Oh, I just noticed you're in the window as well now.
A nomad overseas. Was that an excuse for me not to deal with irate customers with their computer problems? I take it you're doing some sort of support, are you?
Oh, you must be in IT then, yeah.
9 a.m. in New York.
Innovation
oh yeah.
Reality, 9 a.m. in New York.
Funny enough, I mean, you can't see it, but I've got Bloomberg up here on the TV now playing, and yeah, watching all the things happening on the stock exchange. Kern Bells, he just said the US stock market just opened, so watching that right now.
I've known him 27 years. He's never told me he's got Bloomberg on in the background. What you got that on for then?
Yeah, I just have it up on the screen up here. It's Biden to unveil infrastructure plan. So all these new things. God, I wish.
Mr. Superstar, hi Peter. I've been subscribed to your channel for over a year now. Really love all the content you share. Keep up the great way. Yeah, thanks for that. 3 more good stories coming on Saturday. That first one was a bit brutal, wasn't it? That guy who, I mean, you know, he went to Pat Pong, took a girl out of one of the go-go bars and actually married her. And believe it or not, stayed with her for 10 years. But she was brutal, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, I listened to that one. I mean, I actually know that bar as well. What would
is it? Yeah, is that
Superstar?
Yeah, I can see it in my mind. Superstar. It's got like a chrome. It's like coloured lines, isn't it? The sign is coloured lines, like a zebra crossing, but with colour. And there's like a silver, like a chrome girl dancing on a pole. Is that the one?
Yeah. But funny enough, when you said about what
never been there myself.
When you said about when I listened to about what happened to him, I know another person in pretty much exactly the same situation.
Go on then, give us a brief. The guys like the story, so give us a short version.
Well, it was pretty much like the one like the guy who you told me about. And actually, he used to come to the restaurant that we had in the UK. I won't say his name, but he met a girl over here. You know, in obviously
Give me a clue who it was, because nobody else knows. WhatsApp it to me. WhatsApp his name.
I'll tell you, because you'll know him. He used to come into the restaurant, and
I was never there, was I?
No, you weren't. But he basically met her in in Thailand, brought her back to the UK, and everything was fine. He got infatuated with her very quickly. Asked her to marry him within 2 months. Brought her back to the UK, and well, he came back to the UK first. I know who it is. And he used to come into the restaurant with these letters, and he used to say to me, and my wife, he used to say, "Oh, could you translate these letters?" So took to translate them for him and say, "Oh yeah, she's saying this," and anyway, he eventually brought her back over, and he lived in a very small little village in Norfolk, so it wasn't exactly a very energetic city. But she got bored and everything else.
Is that the guy?
Ended up arguing, and actually, he wasn't a very nice guy, so he did end up, hitting her and all the rest of it. But she used to come to the restaurant and say, "Oh, can I sleep at the staff house because he's picking on me and all the rest of it." But similar sort of ending though to the guy who was in your first story.
Just in case any of you guys didn't know, when Simon lived here, probably how long have you been back in Thailand now?
I think it's about 10, 11 years now. This time.
So when Simon and I used to live in a small market town in the UK, and we had a Thai restaurant. We both owned it, and we had Thai staff working there. So when he's saying about the girl wanted to come and sleep in the staff house, that was with them. Obviously, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's it. But
let me just say hello to a few people, because if you've just joined us, guys, hi. This is totally not planned. It's a test of software. You can see the kind of pub background there. We weren't sure if we get anybody in, really. It's just a short one today, but I'll say hi to you guys anyway. So hi to Lee Hughes, Kern Bells, Karim Zalaf, is it? I wish I could pronounce that, because you're in every stream, you watch every video and leave comments, and I can't pronounce it properly. IOMTILT. Notice somebody's thumb down in all the Thai YouTubers instantly. I don't care. Do you? You always get it anyway. Every time I upload a story on a Saturday, I'll get 2 thumbs down almost immediately before the video ends. So, obviously somebody's, Franco, this is a cheeky one. It is a cheeky one. Texas Dave, hello from Korea. I presume that's South Korea and not the what do they call it? The DPA? I can't remember what the letters, you know what I mean. Right, Kareem Zalif, it's black screen for me now. Black screen?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the thing. The thing is, this time, like you say, it wasn't planned. So there's a lot of different people in here who we never usually see, apart from, as you said, IOM. Is it IOM Tilt? Hello to you.
I don't know.
We see you in every stream, so yeah, you're always here. One of the loyal ones.
Mick Mac, hello from Barnsley. All right, Mick. PJ, common guys, thumbs up. Kareem, can't see anything. So I think, Kareem, there's something wrong at your end, because everybody else can see us. We're seeing that. What was that? Somebody just done a super chat there?
No, it was just me doing a test.
All right, okay. We've got this cool infrastructure.
Here's a super
cool
chat.
I'll
do a quick super chat.
Do a super chat. Show them what it looks like. And it'll come up with your name on the top geezers, right?
Should do. Top geezers. The chat should be coming up at the top.
Yeah. It's quite. The only thing is, it makes the actual live stream look quite small, doesn't it? The actual where we are.
I don't know. I think the thing is.
Are you able to reduce? Are you able to reduce the gap at the top of your head and make that kind of smaller, that screen, or?
Yeah.
Mind you, it's just because there's two of us here, isn't it? Normally we'd be on our own. Because you're going to do your own stream, you're going to start your own stream, aren't you?
Yeah. But what I said I'd do is I can make myself a little bit. Hang on, I can play around with it now. If I bring.
No, don't do it now. You're boring.
I can bring it down a little bit, move it up, and do it.
Well, at least you know your viewer thing worked. But how come it says 52 in there but 49 on YouTube?
Well, it's a little bit of a delay, but it catches up eventually, I hope.
Will Smith, hi everyone, first time here. Well, the live streams aren't normally like this. We're just testing software. We don't normally have them at this time of the day, but welcome anyway.
Hi, David. Someone there. I accidentally stumbled on this stream. I'm here in Bangkok. Beautiful evening tonight. Yeah, whereabouts are you, David?
Just hang on. Rub some salt into my wound, will you? Daegu City, free solo. Hello from Daegu. My wife's actually South Korean. She's from Busan. I don't know where. Is it Daegu City?
Oh, yeah.
Hi to Richard from Hull. Chris Phillips. Hi, guys. Great stuff. Yeah, unplanned, unscheduled. What do you think of the new interface?
Yeah, we're trying it out. Let us know what you think of the background and the interface. We're trying to make it a little bit more interesting for everybody. Hopefully, you can get involved a little bit. We've got some things planned where we can get all the streamers involved in something, so it's not just boring and sitting around chatting about nothing.
We don't chat about nothing. Thanks, Chris. I want to say hello to someone there, Miss. Is it Ger Hobbyrom? Hello from Norway. I really enjoyed my time in Norway. I was in a town called Bodø. I think it's pronounced like that, Bodo, up in the Arctic Circle. Spent about 6 months. I couldn't sleep at night because you got 24-hour sunlight in the summer and 24-hour day nighttime in the winter.
Just on that, I love Norway. I used to work for Fred Olsen. Fred Olsen's a big Norwegian shipping line, and we used to do 6 months of the cruises up in Norway and all the Norwegian fjords, and fantastic, lovely.
Did you see the? Did you ever see the Northern Lights?
I never managed to see the Northern Lights. No, we sailed up over into the Arctic Circle and the thing is, when you work on a cruise ship, when you cross the Arctic Circle line, you do a big ceremony. You do this party, and it's like Neptune, and you all dress up, and it's quite good. And a friend of mine who was on the ship with me, he went water skiing in the Arctic Circle, so that was quite good. But Norway is lovely, all the fjords.
Yeah. Right, who else we got in? Franco De Rosa just want to try a super chat. Go on then. PJ, it's a good time for Perth, Western Australia.
Go for it.
Go for it. We're all watching it, waiting for the cup to go. Right,
Tom
Slaughter, is it? Hi, Peter. Good to see you both. Long time viewer. Normally cannot catch you due to time zone. I work in Hong Kong, but currently ASQ. Yeah, this is one of the dilemmas we face, because obviously Simon's in Thailand and I'm in the UK, but it's got a slightly better now because the clocks went forward by an hour last Sunday in the UK. So that means there's a 6-hour difference now, not a 7-hour difference.
Yeah.
LRT life reset Thailand sounds perfect today.
Cool.
Yeah, we're using different software. It's OBS Studio today.
Yeah. Just on that, Tom, who's in the ASQ at the moment in Bangkok. Whereabouts are you, Tom? Which hotel are you staying in? If you're in the quarantine, is it how are you finding it? I get different people say, different things from, in the hotel quarantine. How are you finding it? Mazza, 45, handsome men here. Don't you mean two handsome men here, me and Pete? David, he's in his condo on the 29th floor at the intersection of Asok and Petchaburi. God, that'll be good. Lovely view over Bangkok, looking down onto Asok.
Yeah. Hi to Black Bolt. Just have a look at that message there, Simon, in WhatsApp.
Yeah, I just saw
Hi to Black Bolt. Yeah. What time is it where you are, Black Bolt? I am a tilt. Enjoyed the tomb sweeping video. What's that tomb sweeping video?
The one that we put up the other week with where we went to the Chang-Mia ceremony. You know, with the
oh
grave
yeah. That was interesting. Yeah.
Thanks for that. You know, it's something you know, the other side of Thailand life, I suppose.
Yeah.
Richard Harper, I'd kill for a draft Tiger beer right now. Cool, yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm on Waterloo.
Is it? Wow. What's it now?
Yeah. What time is it? It's 6 hours. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
20
8,
past
9.
9 in the evening. I'm just on
10:16 a.m. East Black Bolt. Yeah.
Not Coke. Coca-Cola. I meant.
Franco is just. Thanks, Franco, for that. He's just sent a super chat $4.99, but your glass doesn't work, so unless it's delayed. I bet it's delayed. It'll go in a minute.
Yeah, it's coming up. Well done. Thank you, Franco. That's excellent.
Yeah, it's going to go. Look, your name's. It's going now. Look, if you have a look, Franco, your name. See where it says "Top Geezers Flash of Cash." Your name's at the top there.
That's it. Flash the cash.
See, not just about the money. We were hoping somebody would do a super chat, not because we're so desperate for the money, but we just wanted to see if it works, because the whole point of this stream right now is just a test on this new interface, and we want to make sure everything works. And we know that works. But I've got a question for you, Simon. Why does it say 52 viewers in the TV, but on the actual YouTube it says 50?
Yeah, it's just a slight delay, probably. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Look, just to give you the explanation. Look, the name that you can never the one you can never pronounce. IOM Tilt. Obviously, our you know, one of the guys who's always on our streams and everywhere.
Yeah. Go on then.
It stands for the Isle of Man. So Isle of Man Tilt. IOM Tilt.
Oh, okay. So actually, we call you Tilt. So if we said Tilt, that's correct, isn't it? Because I always don't want to. I always don't want to not mention you because you're in everywhere that we're on. But it's on the other hand, I don't want to mention you because I can never pronounce your name. But if that's easy, if it's Tilt, then yeah, got it. Great. Thanks for explaining that.
It's funny because actually, I mean, IOM or IOM is, you know, obviously lots of Thai people. You know, it's quite a well, not common, but a typical Thai nickname.
Merrill Atkinson, no Leo, $1.50 in Reno, Nevada. Okay.
Oh, Leo, $1.50. That's cheap.
Myrtle Atkinson, I'm so sorry, Simon. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Leo, $1.50 here in Reno.
Yeah, but I didn't really get that because he said there's no Leo. He says no Leo, $1.50.
Not sure if he means he can get it there or he can't get it there, but yeah.
Yeah, Merrill Atkinson, I'm so pleased that your mic works today. Is it Merrill or Merrill? Merrill. Believe me,
Atkinson.
You are not as pleased as I am because I was sweating. You know, when you do a live stream, you want everything to go perfect, don't you? When you just keep getting messages, something wrong with your microphone, you got an echo, can't hear you, you're talking to yourself. I mean, I was literally beginning to sweat, but I think I found what the problem is, so I just got to check it every time I do a stream now.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, that was the thing. Wouldn't touch Leo. Richard Harper. Leo's not bad.
I like Leo. I'm not keen on Singer. I find it's got quite a chemical taste. When I'm in Thailand, if I buy from 7-Eleven, I always buy Leo. If I'm in the bars, I tend to drink Heineken. They used to have Carlsberg in Thailand. They don't have them anymore, do they? Unless it's come back.
Yeah, they do have it now. They have it quite a bit now.
They've done a deal, have they?
I think so. Yeah. I think they had an argument because I think Carlsberg and Chang were all a little bit to do with each other, but because I think Chang, because Carlsberg has what is it in the UK? I always remember Carlsberg elephant beer, wasn't it? And so obviously, hence Chang.
Carlsberg elephant. I thought that was
I'm sure years and years ago. I'm sure I remember drinking like Carlsberg elephant beer in a can, and it was like, I don't know. If normal beer is 3.5%, it was something like 6% or something like that. So it was always a lot stronger than the normal beer. But yeah. So, Franco, just a quick. Whereabouts are you, Franco? By the way, the guy who obviously sent us the super chat is in America, is he? I'm Chang or Heineken in Thailand. I'm out for a long night. Switch to the vodka. Yeah, that's the same as me. If I'm out and about, I'll have a couple of beers to start with, just to take it slow, and then switch over to the vodka. For me, Absolute, raspberry Absolute with a bit of soda Manau. Can't beat it. Yeah, there you go. Look, Richard Harper, Elephant was 8%.
Yeah, Elephant. I know the Chang was 8.5%. That's now 5%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Franco. That Franco De Rosa. Let's see. Have a look at your picture.
Just round the corner from Peter.
Yeah, he is literally. He's on the same estate as me. I know his road.
Ah, I remember now. Yeah. I think you told me, right?
Let me have a look at this. I'm just trying to open image in the picture's too small. Can't really see anything. Well, I'll tell you where I am, Franco. Obviously, Walked-in Lane. I'm off one of the. I don't want to say exactly here, but I'm off Walked-in Lane. If you came down Walked-in Lane and took one of those turn-ins off, I'm down there.
Mm-hmm. So what is it like in the UK at the moment? Didn't you say you're having a bit of a heat wave over there at the minute?
Until Friday, then it's going to be frosty again.
Oh, really?
So they say. That's what they said.
So what's the what do you call the heat wave? What's the temperature there now?
Oh, it's about 20. Just Merle Atkinson, he says he's in Pattaya now.
Oh, yeah?
More salt in the wounds. William Latin Siesta. DS, I went to Thailand and sat outside 7-Eleven for 2 weeks, 8 hours every day.
He must be in Metro Park.
Yeah. The problem is, you guys who are in Thailand at the moment, it can't be the same for you as well. If you're there with a family and you're just doing the sort of family lifestyle thing, yeah, it's fine. But if you're single and you've got an apartment in Pattaya, if you're retired, something like that, yeah, there's bars open, you can go out. But without the masses of tourism down there, you just haven't got that atmosphere, have you? I don't know. Are you liking it that there's no tourists there, or are you looking forward to them coming back so you get, that atmosphere is there again?
Well, a friend of mine went down to Phuket a couple of days ago, and he was just saying it's so dead down there. It's like he was saying it's not only the bars and hotels that have suffered; it's so many of the other businesses. But in Bangkok, I went out last Saturday, and we went to Wan Dang, which is like a big German brew house, and it was packed. It was just like normal. All the bands were on, the place was packed, it was heaving. And even now, like yesterday, I went to the mall and it was packed there. We went ice skating on Sunday at the at the Mega Bang Na, and that was packed. At the moment, Thailand, when you go out and about, it's just like, it's back to normal really. If you're living in Bangkok, it's only some of the bars and stuff that maybe are closed and not open like normal, like Phuket and places like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
well, they don't even know what's happening. I'm talking about the people who decide on all these things. They were saying definitely October they're going to take all the restrictions away. It'll all be back to normal. But now they're saying they're not even sure about October.
Yeah, I was Karim.
In fact, I read.
Yeah, Karim was just saying all the Tawandangs are packed because it's all Thais, and yeah, that's true. When I went to Tawandang, which is the one on Rama 3, which is, one of the main ones, yeah, it was packed. It was pretty much 90% were Thais, but there was still quite a lot of expats in there, but obviously they're the ones who are actually living here, or, I don't know, or come through, ASQ already. But yeah, those places are pretty much all Thais. And when you go to the Thai places, even when you go out around Ceylon and Tonglaw and all of those places that are normally Thai places, they're packed. They're pretty much back to normal. But it's the tourist places that are obviously still suffering.
Darren Drew says, "Hi Peter, just come across the stream. Didn't know you were doing one a day. Is it weekly stream or not? No, it's totally unscheduled. It was just a little bit of a test for this the software that Simon's setting up. We were only going to do 10 minutes, but there's a few people in now. There's 60 people here, so we'll keep it going for a little bit longer. And somebody said hello from Matt. Is it Matt Magni? I can't pronounce that one. Magna Home. Good evening from the Philippines.
Home. Yeah. Hi over in the Philippines.
Right, Fire Mark UK. Hi Pete, this is cheering me up at work. I don't know how, because I always depress Simon when he's on with me.
He obviously doesn't know you that well.
Yeah.
Myrtle Atkinson. My wife just called and told me to get my backside back to the hotel, going back to Yasoton soon. So off to Slumberland, a long drive. Thanks for the laughs. All right, good luck. Good luck with the wife.
Hi to David from Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah, hi, David.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, all right.
But yeah, so
yeah, I find it extremely difficult to pronounce some of the names, but there's a guy who comes on a Saturday night. He's got a really good name. What's he called? I'm just trying to what is it? You, me, my friend, something like that. What's that saying again? Yeah, we spoke about. Yes, you, my,
oh, yeah.
my friend, you, is it, or my, you?
My friend, you. My friend, you.
That's it. My friend, my friend, you. That's his username. My friend, you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi, David.
we were talking about some of the funny sayings that you hear when you're out and about in Bangkok, and yeah, my friend, you. Up to you.
Yeah. I start bar today.
Yeah. My first day.
I not go with customer.
Yeah. You so handsome. You handsome man.
You handsome man. Yeah. No have boyfriend.
That's it.
Need money for sick buffalo.
I mean, you could we should have a script. You could write the script of all the things that people say when they first meet you. Hello, what your name? Where you from?
Well, you were going to do that, weren't you? You were going to put it
so
into
handsome.
Karim Furlang from the jungle. I like big. I've not heard that one. Oh, that's another good one. Him just my friend. We go eat together.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Come on. What are those famous sayings that you all know?
Here's a good one to come up. This is from. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you got to show that one.
Yeah. Richard Harper, Thai man, no good. I not like.
Kern Bells, yeah.
I mean, we don't want to be talking about bar girls all the time. They'll think it's a mongers chat.
No, like Thai man, no good.
Yeah. I go home my village, see mum. Translated as someone's paid the bar for a week. He's taken me to an island.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Darren Drew, you can be boyfriend me. You can take me is a good one. You can take care of me is a good one. Yeah. They're all. I mean, we've heard them so many times. There's so many the same. Isn't there? Superstar. How long you stay in Thailand? What's your name? You have girlfriend. That's a 3-part question. That one.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that though? You went somewhere and you go up to someone and say, right, hang on, before you say anything to me, let me guess what you're gonna say. And you say, what your name? And then, oh yeah, where you from? Oh.
David, need money for Wi-Fi. Need money for phone. Yeah, Kern Bells. Put house my name, make you happy. I bet it would. Even Singapore, one night in Bangkok, very good. Yeah. Yeah, well, and again, if you've just joined us, guys, this is not planned. We were just testing a bit of software, but we didn't realize so many people had come into the stream. We thought, well, there might be one or two. We're going to keep it going for 5-10 minutes, but if everyone's enjoying it, we might as well hang around a bit longer. How long have we been in, Simon? You got a timer on your side or not? I haven't got anything yet.
No, I haven't got a timer on this end. Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, no, that's all right. I just pressed the wrong button. I just done a test. Test it was working. Here you go. How long have we been up? No. I don't know where to look at the test. I don't know how to look at the test at the minute.
No, sorry. Don't touch anything. I did that the first stream. I thought, it's not working. I'll refresh it. I refreshed it and I cut everybody out of the stream. I had about 100 and something people in there.
Yeah, hi Will. How did you get that amazing background? Oh yeah, we done it in, I done it in Photoshop. So we made the Photoshop background. I need to. It's
just it's a combination of lots of things, isn't it? Green screen, Photoshop, OBS.
Yeah, I need to adjust some of the things because the chat where it says pub gossip, I don't think that's coming up so well up there. It should be.
It's not coming up, is it?
More of the chats appearing in the pub gossip.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. I'm just trying to tweak it a little bit.
Under half an hour. Okay, so let me write the time down now. So it's 3:30.
Thanks for that, Richard. But yeah, if you got any comments, if you any feedback on the current background and how it looks and anything that changes.
Why don't you tell everyone about your stream, what you're going to do, your live stream?
Well,
or have you got anything to say at the moment?
Well, no, I mean, obviously, you know, Peter does his live stream on a Saturday evening, which suits everybody in the UK because
when the mic's working.
Yeah, when your mic's working, suits more of the UK, you know, on the UK time. So the plan is, obviously, I'm over here in Thailand, which is 6 hours ahead of everybody in the UK anyway. So I'll be doing a live stream probably on a Thursday, around 7 p.m. Thailand time. So, you know, if any of you have any questions, if you want to know anything about Thailand, what it's like to live here, work here, own a company here, you know, anything you want to know, hopefully I can give my insight. You know, obviously I've been here quite a while. We have businesses here, so, you know, can probably give you a little bit of help if you need it. Because, you know, as you all know, there's just so much information online, you don't know which one do you follow? Do you follow this website? Do you follow that website? Every time you ask a question on Facebook, you get conflicting information. So it's always good to have a little bit of assistance firsthand. So hopefully we can help you out.
Yeah. So who's that? Sergio from Mexico. Hi. Yeah.
Hi, Sergio.
Richard Harper, you should chat with Ed Sweeney. I have done a couple of times with messages, but I don't have any contact details for him. Okay, 73 in the chat now. Hi to everybody.
Yeah, hi, Randy. Thanks for that. Yeah, glad you like the new background. We're getting there. Okay. But yeah, so what is it today anyway? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday today. God, Wednesday, I can't believe it's the end of the month. I got stuck in Bangkok traffic today. I forgot it was the end of the month, so it was like absolutely chock-a-block coming back through Bangkok today. Everybody's getting their money and all rushing out to get their paychecks and planning for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, obviously, Songkran this year, they've made it a 6-day holiday this year.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to have any water fights or anything, are you? Because it's just like putting water on the Buddha and stuff. That's what I was going to say to you. I get I'm signed up to a lot of the Thai news articles, and they come through by email every day. And one of them, it said residents of Pattaya don't want foreigners to come back, but I can't remember what it was all about. That was the title anyway.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah.
I think what they were saying is until it's completely eradicated, they don't really want foreigners back to Pattaya because they're worried they'll catch something.
Well, yeah, I think that's everybody's paranoid about that, but yeah. So, Isle of Man tilt. Are the Thai schools expensive? Yes and no. It depends. I mean, you know, that's one thing. Funny enough, we went through the very same thing. If you go to an international school here, then yes, they are expensive. There are some, you know, lower end prices ones, but most of them are, you know, 300,000-400,000 per term. My kids, they used to go to one called Rasami International, which is around Victory Monument. That's probably one of the cheaper ones. But then you've got stuff like Harrow, International School of Bangkok, and you're talking, you know, 300,000-500,000 baht a term. But also they have what they call English program schools, and that's what we decided to send our kids to, because when they went to international school, they were only studying English and not really picking up Thai language, couldn't read, couldn't write. So it was just like going to school in the UK or America.
Have you got a volume control from that end?
No.
Because some people said they can hear you really clearly, but I'm quiet.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll try to turn it up. But yeah. So we eventually sent our kids to an English program, which basically they learn 60% in English, 40% in Thai, so they get to study all the you know, Thai language and English language, and they're a lot more cheaper than the international schools. But you know, definitely schooling in Thailand very expensive compared to back home in the UK or America.
Maybe I could say
anyway. Hopefully that helped. Who else we got? Paul Conlon. What is a good business to make in Thailand? Wow, so many. I mean,
the beer bar in Pattaya. Did you have a look at that microphone, Simon?
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Right.
Anything apart from beer bars, yeah. There's lots of businesses you can do in Thailand. I mean, at the end of the day, there's opportunities everywhere, as and there's so many things you can do here that are going on in America, in the UK, in the West. You just have to
Hey,
emulate them and do them in Thailand.
I know what I was going to ask you. Why don't you tell everyone that story about the guy he had a bar girlfriend, and then he went back to the UK, and you found her still dancing and going off with people, and he was convinced she wasn't, and you went to check on it. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
That's a good story. Just a quick one, for everyone listening.
Well, that was actually a friend of mine in the UK. Yeah, I mean, he still comes over here every year. He comes over to Pattaya, and obviously he met up with a typical, with a lady and
Bar girl.
yeah, bar girl. But she obviously told him she wasn't working there no more. And he used to call me up and he used to say, "Oh, Simon, I've been trying to call her and I can't get hold of her, and she keeps telling me she's in the temple, so she can't answer her phone, or she's doing this, she's doing that." And I was
Temple.
like, he's
Temple
a mate.
of
I couldn't lie to him. I'm like, listen, I said, look.
You went to check, didn't you?
Yeah, I said, look. If you want my advice, I said, I guarantee you she's still working. Whatever she's telling you is a load of bull. She's still working. He's like, oh no, she's in the temple, and he just said, like, look, can you go and check for me? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I drove to Pattaya, went to where she was, and
Where was she?
in one of the bars there, and I went in and checked, and there she was working as normal, and so obviously I told him, look, she's working as normal. Whatever she's telling you is a load of old bull. So
was he sending her money?
Yeah, he was. He was sending her like 30,000 baht a month. So
30,000 baht. Yeah, they're really clever at it. I mean, there was a true story came out of. I think I mentioned it on my live stream about a month ago when I first started. But if you're not convinced how convincing they can be, there was a guy who went to Pattaya, he met the girl of his dreams, took her out the bar, and he thought, yeah, she's not bad. I'd like to have her as a girlfriend. But he laid the law down and said, look, I'll send you when I go back to the UK. I'll send you money every month, but I'm not going to send it to you. You're just going to sit at home all day. I'll carry on working the bar. You prove to me that get a real job. And if you prove to me you've got a real job, I'll send you money every month. She was like, yep, no problem. So this is a true story, right? So what she did, she went to see her mate, her friend who works in 7-Eleven. And, they have the back room, don't they? So what she used to do is give her friend 100 baht. She'd go into the back room, take the shirt off her friend who really worked there, put the 7-Eleven shirt on, put the cap on. She'd phone the guy who was in the UK face to face. She's like, I can't stay long, honey, because I'm at work and, I've sneaked into the back room, but I'm not supposed to make phone calls. I just want to say hi. And he's like, oh, yeah, I understand. Phone gets put down. She's off with the shirt, goes back to the bar. And he's thinking, she's working. I've just seen her in 7-Eleven. So, I mean, how convincing is that?
Yeah, is it? Funny, isn't it? But yeah,
well,
I was just reading Assassin's Creed history. I just started a photography business and it's doing well. None of the locals have a professional level as we do in the West. I've already had some trouble from some locals, but yeah, I think that's a good
what
business.
trouble?
I mean, one thing, I don't know if any of you use stock photography, but if you ever use stuff like Getty Images or all of those, you'll a few years ago, if you ever search for, say, like Asian lady holding a sign or Asian businesswoman, it would be the same girl. And she actually done some interviews, and again, you'll see her everywhere on the internet. She became really famous, and she was like one of the few models who were doing all these sort of stock photography poses. Now there's a load of them, but I think that's one thing that's missing. I mean, stuff like photography of Thailand, very good quality, even virtual reality. I mean, my son, he's into VR and all the rest of it, and the one thing he's now doing is 360-degree tours of places like the Grand Palace and some of these temples, because I think there's a lot of people out there who want high quality 4K, video.
You can upload.
Yeah. I mean, he's now doing it, but VR. I mean, that's the one thing. I mean, VR and AR is getting more and more popular, and if you go onto like National Geographic and all of this, they've got 360-degree content of various cities, but Bangkok is one of the few places that they haven't got much content. So, with like the GoPro, I've got a GoPro 360 Max. I tried it out the other day, which actually, when I done that video of Chang-Mia, the tomb sweeping, I used the GoPro 360 on that to do the video when all the fireworks were going off, and it's brilliant. I mean, you get a really good quality from it. But yeah. So there's quite a lot. I'll tell you another good business: print on demand. I mean, I don't know if any of you, for me, in the UK, like my family in the UK, I use a service called moonpig.com, where if it's someone's birthday,
big in the UK.
Yeah, Thailand, nothing like that. If it's someone's birthday, if it's Chinese New Year, Valentine's, you can't go online and order a card or a book. It's such a task, and also, some of the other stuff. So there's lots of things you could do.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's getting really hot in here at the moment. It's so hot outside today.
It looks like a nice breeze where you are. Look, the palm trees.
On that question, I'm on the beach. On that question on business, one advantage that you have got in Thailand that you won't have where you live is you can cater. Like if you're a photographer, like you said, and you're saying there aren't that sort of level of a lot of the Thai companies that maybe they're quite good photography, maybe their English level isn't there. One of the advantages with any business, if you're catering to foreign businesses like hotels, any foreign business, then obviously you can go and talk directly with them, and it's a lot easier for them to deal with you than it is with maybe a Thai company. The Thai can probably do just as good a job, but because of the communication and the way things are, the timekeeping, you know what I mean. That's one advantage you have, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Super happy. Wow, it's my first time joining. Yep.
No, I had to read that one out from Chaya Pum Falangla. Hello, it's Sexy Simon. How have you been? Hey, how you doing?
Sexy Simon. I think it's Stevie Wonder sent that one in. Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
Super happy. Wow, it's my first time joining your live chat. Yes, the story of this 7 lady was pretty original and fun. She deserves the cash. Thanks for a great channel. Cheers for Norway. Yeah, I mean, that's clear. Do you know of any sort of similar stories living in Thailand now, like the 7-Eleven lady?
What's that one? Sorry, the first time.
Oh.
No, I did listen. Yeah, of course. I listened to your stories. You keep telling them every week.
I'm saying to you, the story I told about the 7-Eleven, you know any similar sort of stories?
I know I know plenty. And actually, do you remember that one where me and you were in Pattaya? And we were sitting in, I think it was that English pub, the Pig and Whistle, and there was the internet cafe opposite.
Oh my God, yeah, and the guy had his old fella out, yeah.
No, but yeah. we sat there having, I think it was an English breakfast in the Pig and Whistle, and or whatever it was, I can't remember the name, but we were looking at, and there's a little internet cafe directly opposite, and this girl obviously she came out of a bar or whatever. Straight over the internet cafe, and she's sitting there in a booth typing away to whoever it was she was on the live video to, and she's obviously saying to him like, oh yeah, I'm in my room, or I've just come out to say hello, and all the rest of it, and she's sitting in an internet cafe, and you know
I'm next to her, wouldn't I?
He thinks it's all private, and he's there, obviously getting all excited, and she's in an internet cafe, and everyone can see what's going on, and the poor old guy.
I couldn't believe it. I was sat next to her. She was here. I was here, and I kept flicking over at her screen, because I was interested. And there's this guy with his, well, you'll have to imagine what he was doing. But I said to Simon, look at
that. No, that's it. But, yeah. And just on one of the other comments on there, like Tom in Thailand, I understand that from July you have a week in Phuket without quarantine, and you are free to move about the country provided you have the vaccine. But yeah, I mean they've now said that they're Phuket is one of the main provinces, and quite a few of the other provinces they're now saying that they're going to relax the quarantine, and if you can prove that you're clean and you haven't got the virus, then you can move around freely within that province. So they're going to, Phuket is one of them, and they're now talking about Samui and a few other. I think there was 6 provinces they're now talking about, but so that's quite good. But saying that, one of the other comments earlier, don't you get fined £5,000 or something if you leave the UK, Pete?
Do you get fined if you haven't got a good reason? Yeah. What they you had to make a self-declaration before to say I'm going abroad on business or a legitimate reason. You had to sign it, but they've actually brought in a law now that if they catch you, even if you go via another country, you'll get a £5,000 fine if you're not traveling legitimately. I think they allow sort of funerals, weddings, that sort of thing. But the problem is, when you come back, it's a quarantine on this end, because I think it's still 14 days here, is it? Something like that, 7 days?
Yeah, well,
I just think it's a waste of time right now. I'm not interested at all. When everything settles down, it's back to normal, or as normal as can be, then I'll go. But I'm not. I don't want to deal with all this. All this stuff.
I think everyone's just keen to get back to normal. But yeah, there you go. DS. Yeah. Have either of you ate durian? Yes, I love durian, and my wife loves it. Oh, I love it,
especially the smell.
If you've never had durian, it looks like a giant conker. I don't know if you know what conkers are, but it's a huge fruit, very prickly on the outside, and when you open it, it smells like an old pair of socks. But the texture, I don't know what you think, but I don't know. I love durian, and if you're into like Stilton cheese, if you could imagine Stilton and banana, mix them together, that's durian. It stinks like Stilton with a texture of banana.
And you'll find most of the near enough every single hotel has a big sign up in the lobby saying durian. How do you pronounce it? Durian. No durians allowed. They don't allow them into the hotels because they smell so bad.
Yeah, definitely. Don't let your missus keep it in the fridge overnight. Eat it as quick. It's not that bad. But yeah, if you leave it out, like you say, it's like an old pair of socks been left out. It stinks the whole place. Hence why, the airlines and lots of hotels have the sign saying no durian, because obviously it stinks the whole place out, and it's a hell of a job to get rid of the smell. I was just looking. Bob Cassidy, Matterport will merge with Gores Holdings. 3D photography for real estate. Yeah, I mean that's a booming or a growing business, especially VR, doing VR virtual reality tours and interactive, obviously on the headsets. But yeah,
I bet you're looking forward to having me back there, aren't you?
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for you. Everywhere I go, it's, where's Peter? Peter, your friend Peter. Where he go?
But it's not Peter though. That's the thing, isn't it? It's not Peter when I'm out and about with you, is it? It's David.
Yeah. Oh yeah. AKA David.
Yeah.
Your friend, where he go? I say, oh, he at home. He's not allowed out today.
Yeah. Every time you talk about like that, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. For God's sake, don't come out with anything.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm a married man. You know that.
Where's your teeth? Where's your Billy Bob teeth?
The Billy Bob teeth. They're upstairs.
Ah.
You can tell the story. I'll get the teeth the next time. I can go and get them now if you want.
Yeah, go on. Go get your Billy Bob teeth.
No.
You got to show your Billy Bob teeth. They're
all right, let me go and get them then. You tell the story while I'm gone. It's a bit childish.
Yeah. I don't know if Pete is now going to go get his Billy Bob teeth. So I don't know if any of you have ever seen this, but they're these fake teeth that you put in your mouth, and they're just like really bad teeth. And we used to go out and about, and Peter would have them in his pocket, and he'd stick them in his mouth, and he'd just walk along the street, mouth closed, and people would say, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And he'd just give a big grin, and these Billy Bob teeth sticking out, and you should just see the reactions of people. They'd just be like in shock. It's like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" Unbelievable. But I'm sure he'll give you a demonstration in a minute. He loves them. That's one of Peter's party tricks when he goes out and about. The Billy Bob teeth. But yeah, so anyway. This is the one thing I miss, It's like we haven't been able to get out and about in Thailand for a long time. I think it must be about 8 months, near to a year, that I've been out in central Sukhumvit and around that area. There's just not much not much you can do at the time, but at least things are getting back to normal. Can start going out and about at the moment. So how about you guys? Where's your favourite places when you're out and about in Bangkok? Here he is. Look, he's back. Have you got your Billy Bob teeth?
I have got the Billy Bob teeth, but I can't believe I'm going to do this on a live stream.
Hey, don't put them in on camera. You got to go off camera, put them in, and then
come around with them. Yeah.
Everybody's got to have the surprise, like you. Okay, we'll do a bit of role. Hey, Pete.
Hang on, I'm going to tell the story, a bit more of a story before I put them in.
I've already told them the story.
No, this is something different. Bear with me.
Go on,
the Thai sense of humour, they've got a kind of funny sense of humour. Like you can tell them the best joke in the world and they won't laugh. But if they see a guy fall out of a wheelchair, they can't stop laughing. They've got that funny humour. One night, I put these. Have you told the story already?
No, I'm just imagining. No, go on, carry on.
Hang on then. All right.
I was just imagining someone falling out of a wheelchair.
Just for fun, I'd had a few beers. I was on this American website and I found these teeth called Billy Bob. They do lots of different versions of them. I thought, I'll buy them for fun. I'm in Thailand. We went out and we went to the Marina Disco and I stuck these teeth in and I was going up to the girls in everywhere, all down Walking Street, Marina Disco. I know it sounds childish, but it was kind of fun. We'd had a few beers. And what I'd do is I'd put these Billy Bob teeth in and you can just about close your mouth and you'll go up to one of the girls on Walker Street. They're standing there with the signs, aren't they? Chang-Mia, half price, new girls, all the rest of it. And you'd walk up with them and they're always trying to grab you or shake your hand or something. So I'd walk up to them with my hand extended like that, my mouth closed. And then when they took my hand, what I did was this.
Hey. You've ruined it. You got to do the role play. Hello, what's your name, handsome man? Where you from? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You know what makes it funny though, don't you? Because they've got guys in their village who have actually got teeth like that. So I got two reactions. First reaction, it was like kind of split 50-50. One reaction was kind of like couldn't stop laughing. They thought it was really funny, and the other half of the girls, they'd look at you like this and shake your hand really sort of gingerly because they kind of felt sorry for you. They thought, look at this idiot with these teeth, feel sorry for you. So it was kind of split. But anyway, move on.
But that's it. Half of the time they don't know if that is your real teeth. Go on, stick them back
really
in. Let me have a look.
They look really real. Let me hold them up against the camera. The thing is, you can get different versions of them. Are we really talking about this? For God's sake.
No, stick them in then.
Look at that. Look how ugly that. I did.
Yeah. No, but you go on. Put them in. Give us a close up.
But you imagine walking down Walking Street with your hand extended like that. They come to shake your hand and you smile with ease in. Half of them crap themselves.
I tell you that reminds me of that old what was that old series? The Beverly Hillbillies.
The other way. I'm not putting them in again. Feel bloody stupid now.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, that's the sort of thing. These are like 20 years old, these teeth.
Peter, sponsored by Billy Bob.
Yeah, right. And again, if you just joined us this afternoon, welcome. Ignore that last bit. We're just doing a quick. Well, it was going to be a quick one. It's about an hour now just to test this software. But nice to see you guys with us. Very, very hot in the UK now. I'm starting to feel like, like I'm in Thailand. It's not quite as hot as Thailand, but you got air conditioning in your studio there, Simon, haven't you?
Yeah. It's nice and cool.
Just close that blind for me, will you? It's a bit bright.
Yeah, hang on.
It's a picture, isn't it?
Where is it? There it is. Hang on.
Right.
I've got to go down a bit.
Let's see what people are saying about the Billy Bob teeth. Right. Kern Bells, very handsome man. Paul Colan, Nana Plaza. Right. Champlan Phuket is 7-day quarantine. Yeah. Okay. Super. I imagine two big Dracula teeth, but these teeth look pretty real. Yeah, but the good thing about these ones, because if you have like Dracula teeth in them, everybody knows they're false, don't they? You go to a Thai girl, shake a hand, and you have these fangs. They just think, it's a joke. He's got funny teeth in. But these teeth actually look real. And you imagine it's bright daylight in this room now with the neon lights on. But you're walking down Walker Street and it's kind of not bright. It's in the evening. You just got the street lights that were the neon and everything. And you get confronted with them, some foreigner holding out his hand. I mean, they're convincing, very convincing. I've been out with friends and put them in, and my friends couldn't stop laughing.
I think actually you should wear them for the rest of the stream.
Yeah, I can't talk with them in. That's the problem. Chang Falang, if they were gold teeth, they would rip them out of you. Right. Yeah, I used to. I was a bit 20 years ago. I was Mr. Bling when I was there. You know, everybody wears gold chains, and it's just a thing done in Thailand.
Peter
You
the
had a
Rapper.
couple nicked off you, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I used to wear. I had like a pinky ring with a little diamond in it, and you know, almost like the Don. But many times I'd go around the bars, and the girls would try to take the ring off me. I mean, I'd hold my finger like that. It was a little, you know, a little finger, because I'd shake their hands, and they were trying to work it off my fingers all the time. So I don't wear any jewelry now. And you had a couple of 5 baht chains pinched off you, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Was
a
that
long
you?
time ago. But they used to have. There was quite a few years ago. There was a thing going round where, and I don't know. I don't know if it was true or whatever, but there was a lot of stuff in the Thai newspapers and all this about some sort of chemical or something that they would put on people.
No,
people would do what they told them. So like you know, you'd be talking to someone, and I don't know exactly what they did. It was, I don't know,
I know what
chemical
they
or
did.
drug, and so they'd be saying to you, oh, that's a nice chain, let me have a look, give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And these people would be handing over their stuff without realizing they were doing it. And there was a lot of scams, and you know, in the papers they were saying, oh, it's black magic and all of this, and it happened to quite a lot of people. So yeah, I don't know what exactly it was.
Yeah, but the boys in brown, they're pretty good at, I mean, people criticize, but they're pretty good at coming down hard on that sort of thing. Because I remember, this is a lot of years ago, I'm talking probably 25 years ago, one of the scams that came out, but they cracked down on it real fast and real hard. There was not too many victims, but it was actually, I don't know if it was lady boys. I don't want to say it was lady boys in case it wasn't, but I think it was. But what they were doing, they had a chemical that they'd put on their, I don't want to say the word, but you know what I mean. And obviously, when in the heat of passion and all that, the guys, you know, you'll have to read between the lines. It just knocked him out, totally cold, and they just left him with nothing. They take his wallet, his watch, his gold chains, everything. But you know, to be fair, like I say, the boys in brown, they set up a stooge, and they put in a camera, and they caught them, and that was knocked on the head. Then I think they came down really hard on them.
I suppose it must have been. I mean, obviously this was a long time ago, but I suppose now the modern equivalent, or whether that was the same thing, is Rohypnol and all that in it. Because isn't that what people spike?
Which one? Red Bull?
Rohypnol. No, Rohypnol. It's what.
I don't even know
it's
what it is.
one of those drugs that people. I know in the UK that there was like a campaign where they were spiking people's drinks. So if you went to a nightclub, what they would do is they would, you know, drop one of these tablets or whatever in people's drinks. So there was a big campaign by things like Pub Watch and the police to the bar collectors would put a sticker on your drink to say, you know, if you left it unattended, it would be like, this could have been spiked, don't drink it, because it was I think the same effect, Rohypnol. You know, if you basically drink that, then people, you know, do things without realizing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Rohypnol, aka roofies.
I'm going to have to go, Mr. Simon, because I've got something to do. I know this was unscheduled, but I have actually got an appointment. I don't know if you want to carry on or you've got.
Yeah, no, same. You know, just to
have
everybody.
A quick word afterwards.
To everybody out there, you know, I think as Peter said, thank you all for joining. This was an unscheduled live stream. We didn't really plan to go live. Yeah, we were just testing out some things. We accidentally sent out some notifications. A few people said, "Oh, you're going live."
Using that word, like,
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went live.
William Latin. Unfortunately, YouTube's withheld that comment. I can see what you've written, but they've held it because of the middle word. They won't allow that, unfortunately. Chayam Falang, I was spiked in Boomerang Bar in LK Metro. What, just a tablet in your beer, or?
Well, yeah, this is it. I mean, this is what people were afraid of. You know, they would leave a drink unattended, and someone would go spike it, and obviously Chayapum was.
Yeah, that's interesting. Kev Closter. Look there, the comment says, Kev Closter, Peter, in 1987, I found a 2-baht gold chain taped under a drawer in my hotel room.
Yeah. What hotel was that, Kev?
Yeah, and also,
I'm sure,
what would that have been?
You were there, weren't you, Pete? That might have been your chain.
No, I never had any changed it. I never went to a hotel room with a girl. I'm a married man.
No, he found
Black
a
belt,
2 baht. He found a 2 baht chain taped under a drawer in his hotel room. So that means, that's a 2 baht gold chain. And I mean, maybe you left it there and taped it to the bottom of the drawer. So he owes you a 2 baht gold. Yeah.
Why would I tape a 2 baht chain to the bottom of the drawer? It has gone over my head. Tell me one more time because I didn't get it.
Kev just said that he found, in 1987, he found a 2 baht gold chain taped to the bottom of his drawer. Yeah. So, hooray, he found a 2 baht gold chain. And I said, oh, Peter, that maybe was yours. Maybe you stayed at that hotel, and when you took off your chain, you taped it there for safekeeping and wondered you forgot it. And obviously, Kev has found it, and he's gonna send it to you in the post, a nice 2 baht gold chain.
Oh, yeah, it was mine. I had 2 of them. No, the other version is maybe a girl took it off him while he was sleeping, taped it under there because she thought, well, he'll search me before I go. And then when he's checked out, I can get the staff to let me back in and give him a couple $100 and I can take the chain. Who knows?
Yeah.
When you think about the 7-Eleven story, anything's possible. Paul Cohen, 2 baht or 2 baht? I don't know. Is it baht the same as money when they say a 5 baht chain, a 4 baht chain? Is it baht or baht or?
Well, it's pronounced the same, 2 baht, but yeah, it's like the weight of the gold. But yeah. So yeah, and then they sell it if you go around all the Chinese, all the Chinatown and all that, the gold shops. I told you
last time I was there. I told you about the wrist chain, didn't I?
No, what was that?
I had when I used to wear all this gold in Thailand. I had a 3 baht gold chain that I bought about 20 years ago, and I paid about £220 for it. And when I went back in October, not the last one, the one before that, I thought I might as well sell it because in England you only get the scrap value of gold if you take it in, whereas in Thailand it's like a currency, innit? They'll charge you a small fee, but you'll get the gold rate as it is. So I thought, well, I might as well sell it in Thailand because I'll get the full gold rate, not scrap rate, because it was in the bottom of a drawer for years. And I didn't know how much I was going to get for it, but I got close to 60,000 baht. I was well chuffed, it was like what was that, about £1,500? Well, I only paid 200 something for it, but then it was sort of 20 years ago.
Well, I think that's the thing. I mean, Thai gold is good. I mean, it's like 24 carat, but the problem is if you try to if you buy it here and try to sell it in the UK, for example, it's not hallmarked. So yeah, the only thing you get for it is the scrap price, and obviously a lot of the prices in the labour to turn it into if they take a bit of gold and turn it into a gold ring, that's where a lot of the cost is as well. But if you try to sell it, they'll just give you.
You can get the gold value now in the UK. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay there. You can actually get the gold value if you go to specialist shops. Like if you go to somewhere like Leicester, for instance, there's a big Asian community in Leicester, Indians, and Asians, they'll only wear 24 karat gold. They don't wear anything less than that. And there are certain outlets up there now where if you took a proper 24 karat gold chain that was genuine, they would give you the gold value, whatever it is here, but maybe the commission's slightly more. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if guys, if you're not that familiar with Thailand, you see the bar girls like to wear a lot of gold, and that does 2 things. One, it shows their friends that they're doing very well. Look at me, I'm wearing all this gold, so they're making a lot of money. So it's big face, isn't it? But the other thing is they have slow periods like any other business, and if they find 1 or 2 months it's very, very slow, they can't pay the rent or they need a new mobile phone, take off a chain, straight to a gold shop, no questions asked. They got the money in the hand. It is a currency in Thailand, so that's why they like it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, in Asia, a lot of the Asian cultures, when they got some spare cash, they used to. I mean, they still do. A lot of them still do, but they used to buy gold. Whereas nowadays, that's changing, and now people, when they got spare cash, they'll buy cryptocurrency. They'll buy Bitcoin and stuff like that because
I don't like all that.
Oh, I tell you, it's far better than gold. I mean, if you think, for example,
it goes down as well, though, doesn't it? Gold doesn't go down.
Well, I don't know. No, well, yeah, but with Bitcoin, for example, I mean, there's only a limited amount, and Bitcoin is just going up and up and up. I mean, last week It went up to 60,000. It dropped back down to 51. Today it was up to about 58. If you
but I remember
you could just make a load of money just swing trading on Bitcoin. Let it fall, buy it, go up, because the big companies are investing.
What is it? What one Bitcoin is worth how much now?
This
In
today,
US dollars?
last time I checked, it was about. Hang on, I got it on my phone. It was about 58,000 something baht for a
US dollars.
Dollars, 58,000 something.
$58,000 for one Bitcoin.
One Bitcoin, yeah, and
because I remember it went from $20,000 to $5,000. Do you remember I said to you?
Yeah, I mean, but it's going to go up and up. I mean, when Elon Musk,
look what Paul says.
He invested 20 times in 1 year. Exactly. You're not going to earn if you put if you had £1,000 or $1,000, 100,000. If you put it in the bank, you're going to earn bugger all. You buy some Bitcoin, and it's going to go up. I mean, they forecast by the end of this year, they're saying it's going to hit 100,000, and after that, it's going to go sky high because it's the future. Digital currencies are the future. All these banks printing money whenever they want it. It just ruins the economy. But Bitcoin and digital currency is it's the future.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really going to have to go now.
Yeah, even Elon Musk, he was you can now buy the Tesla.
Look at that, bought his first Bitcoin, $15.
Jesus.
I have no idea what happened to it.
You must be gutted. Tom,
yeah.
if you could find that Bitcoin that you bought for $15, it's now worth $58,000.
Right, are you hanging around, or because I really got to go now? I've got to do something.
Same. So it's now coming up to 10 past 10 in the evening here in Thailand.
It's hard to stop talking, isn't it? Because I've just seen another comment there. It says Innovations Reality 58,961. But I am going to go now. I've got to go. I'll be back on Saturday for a regular live stream. I'll check my mic before I come on. Good to do one with you, Simon. Maybe we'll make a regular one in the week. What day is today? Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday today. So yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Thanks everybody.
I've really got to go.
Same here. Thanks everybody. It was an unscheduled stream. Thanks all for joining and taking part in our discussion today. And Peter will catch up with you again on Saturday. And stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, support us. We appreciate it all. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
How's that for a send-off?